Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So one of the major challenges I've seen people face in terms of being able to get a visa to work and stay back in the country is the cost implication. And it's no longer news that those on the health and care visa, whoever get health and care visa after 11th of March 2024, they are no longer allowed to bring in their dependents into the UK, or their dependents are no longer allowed to move to their visa if they issued this visa after 11th of March 2024. And that is a norm, and that is expected, to be put into consideration when getting, a job as an healthcare professional. However, the information going around has been that there are quite a number of people who have, who are getting the health and care visa even after the 11th of March 2024, and their visa is still being approved for themselves and their dependent. And this is an individual that says that my wife got the COS 6135. We all applied, family of five, and got it. The visa was approved on the 21st of October 2024. I remember a couple of months ago when I came here to tell you guys that, see, if you get an healthcare visa, especially if you're a student, um, you just need to apply and see how it plays out. So I'm going to give you like more gist about more details about this. If you think it's something that you'd like to know more about, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. And if you're coming across this channel for the first time, do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. A few days ago, I was trying to help a family of five apply for their skilled worker visa because they were trying not to make mistakes. So they had to contact me to like put them through and help with the application. And honestly, while we are making the payment for the skilled worker visa application fee and the IHS fee, it was it just dawned on me that this is a whole lot of money people actually paying for them to be able to switch visa. Now, I'm going to give you good context on this. Now, when we started the application, of course, filled in the appropriate information and all of that, and we discovered that if you're applying from within the UK, or yeah, within the UK, you're switching to a new visa or you're extending a visa, you're actually paying far more than someone applying from outside the UK. So now, if you are within the UK and the visa you're applying for or you're switching to is for a duration of 3 years, you will be required to pay £827 per person on the visa application fee. But if you're getting a visa that is more than 3 years, you will be paying £1,636 per person. Now, which is not a concern if you're applying for just one person. Now, this family got, luckily for them, they got a 5 years visa. And as I said earlier, it's for a family of five. Now, it means that this family was required, they were actually required to pay £1,636 per person on the visa application fee for five people. So just the visa application fee alone, they paid £8,180 just for the visa fee alone. Now, that's 8,000. So let's put that in mind. Now, secondly, towards the application, we had to pay for the immigration health surcharge, which was £1,050 per year, and they got for 5 years, so that's times five for individual. So for one person, they paid £5,250, and for five people, they had to pay 26,000. And I'm like, that's ridiculously high. So that's £26,000 for the IHS fee alone. Now, in addition to the IHS fee, they paid, don't forget, they paid the 8,180 for the application fee. And in total, I saw people being debited £34,000 for them to get a 5 year skilled worker visa here in the UK. Now, the question is, how many people can actually afford to pay this 34,000 for a family of five? Honestly, the cost of switching or getting a new visa in the UK is ridiculous. And the LTIK visa has always been like a savior to so many people because you wouldn't need to bother about the IHS fee. All you need to think about would be probably just paying for you know the uh the visa application fee, which is even lesser compared to what you're required to pay for a skilled worker visa. So the challenge now is you have two things to worry about. You have to worry about applying for the I'm trying to even get a job in the first place. Now you go through the hassle and the struggle. Because I remember, when I was working with this lady that had this family of five, it took us about 6 months to eventually land this job that gave us sponsorship. And the journey was really hard and long. But while we were doing all of those processes, I kept making emphasis. I remember having a chat with herself and her husband during the course of this that, see, we're doing a good thing. We're trying to get a job that will give you a skilled worker visa. It's also important for you to understand there's a cost implication for this, and you know which they were aware, and I was really happy they were able to pull this through, even though they had to like get some funds. The way the funds came was it's well. So they're getting on a skilled worker visa now, but they're probably going to spend the next 2 years paying back some debts that they had to pay to get their IHSP, which on the long run it's worth it, but it's quite a lot to be honest, in my opinion. But anyway, now they want to get this job, but if the health and care visa was an option, that would have been a better way to save costs in a way. And even if you get on the health and care visa, you would be able to avoid IHS fee, pay little amount on visa application fee, and still get your 5 years visa. So now the point I'm trying to make here now is that if you get a job as an healthcare assistant, and even if the role is within the operation code 6135 6136, in my opinion, and this is one thing I think it's worth giving a shot, especially if you get a job um with the NHS or with any of the private, because this individual that got this job and visa was approved on the 22nd of October 2024, got his job with a private healthcare provider, and a family where visa application were approved also. So this is my own opinion, and I think this definitely is worth giving a shot. If you're currently an international student in the UK with family, and one of the parents has been able to get like a visa sponsorship role as an healthcare assistant with the short application code, in my own opinion, I think it's worth applying for the family. And you're not really spending a whole lot anyway. The only thing you probably might lose if the visa is not approved is your visa application fee, because you don't have to pay IHS fee for the health and care visa. And I think it's worth giving a shot. Apply. I know people who had gone through that risk, applied, and they eventually got approved. Some got denied, and some got approved. You might actually be the lucky one that got approved, because this whole approval is based on the caseworker's discretion. So if they should say that, oh, this person should be given, they will give you, and they think you shouldn't be given, they wouldn't give you. So I think it's worth it. I know some people have been denied, but I think if you're an international student and you have like maybe about a month left on your program, it's worth applying for the health and care visa for yourself and the dependent. And for adventure, the visa gets denied for your dependent, then you can then move them, and everyone can move to the dependent visa, can move to the post study work visa rather. So I think it's really worth it, because come on, over £30,000 on visa application fee. That's a whole lot. And I don't know, to be honest, for me, I just think if I have the £30,000 and I'm trying to like renew or get on a skilled worker visa, I'll probably take the funds and go to a different country, honestly, because 34 grand, honestly, that's enough money to get settled in Canada or the US. And that's why I keep making emphasis that, see, if you're on the post-study work visa or you're in a student visa, this is the time to start up. You need to have a backup. I mean, you have to have a second plan. You don't want to get the stock, because trust me, getting a job alone in the UK. I made a video a couple of days ago about the massive drop in the number of job vacancies available in the UK, and this is something that is the reality. So you need to start making second plan while still studying and still trying to get like a professional job here in the United Kingdom. I hope this makes sense. If it does, please do let me know. If you have any question or need any clarification about this old dependent visa and all of that, please just state in the comment section. And if you like this video, also click on the like button. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.